Hey guys, this is Saturday's WOD. Steph's going to be demoing some warm-ups. Danny's behind the camera. If Danny wants to move in, we're doing TOSH today. You can look at the board. So I'm going to explain kind of how it works, and then we're going to go over some warm-ups and talk about some fun things we have for you. So the TOSH workout is 3 rounds, 4 time. It's a 200-meter run, and then you rest. So however long it takes you to run the 200 meters, that's how much you have to rest. So if it takes you 90 seconds, you have to rest 90 seconds, then you go straight into your 400-meter run. Once you've done your 400-meter run, if it takes you 2 minutes, you have to rest 2 minutes, then you go 600 meters, and it's a 1 to rest ratio, 3 rounds, your score is your total time. All right, if you want to zoom in here, Danny, we have some cool things at a couple different parks. There's one by CLU. Right now we're in the Jan's library right by the creekside, but we have these start options signs with our CrossFit logo on it, just like we have in our shirt. They say start, and then at the end we have marks off of 100 meters, 200 meters. At this park, I think we only had 100 meters. Some parks have 4. Now, it's different than we normally do in the gym. The marker that you see here that says 100 meters, that's 100 meters to that marker. So if you run to that marker and run back, that's a 200 meter. Okay, so for the first WOD here, you'd run there, run back, then count your time. The next one's a 400 meter. There's a 400 meter mark at the Jan's Creekside one. You run to the 400 meter, to the 200 meter, and then you run back, and that's total of 400 meter. Now, it gets complicated because not all the parks are marked with the 600 meter. This park wasn't a long enough stretch, so you're gonna have to do a couple of different things. You can do a 400 meter, or the 200 meter, run back, and you go 100, or you can do 3 of the 100 meters back and forth. Alright, so what Steph's gonna do is we're gonna just do a couple of stretches just to warm you up for Steph, and Steph's gonna demo them. First thing we just like to start is maybe just run the path, alright? So just Steph doesn't have to do it. You can run, try to look where the sign ends and comes back, see which your park goes to. There's about 4 parks. And then when you come back, we're gonna start with some downward dog with some push pedaling. Alright, so she can do just about 6 on each side. Then once she does that, she's gonna inch her feet to her hands. And you just wanna get about 6 of them total, alright? So she doesn't have to do all 6 of them because you know kind of how to warm up, but we wanna make sure that you get your calves and you're gonna get a little bit of your shoulders, alright? We're gonna come to the other side. We're gonna do some pigeon pose. So she's gonna show you a pigeon pose on the left and the right. You're gonna stretch out those glutes from yesterday. Yesterday we did burpees, we did single leg deadlifts, okay? So you wanna hold this position for about 20 seconds, and then you're gonna switch sides. Nice, good. All right, and then we're gonna come up, we're gonna do a couple of those things that we normally do in the gym. So think about what we do. We're gonna do that lunge down, and we're gonna tuck our knee, all right? Because you wanna get your hammies, and then you can do the other lunge one too, where you do the quad one, so you lunge backwards, Steph, and then you grab your heels. No, you can step up, like this step up once. Yeah, good. All right, this one you're gonna get your quads and your hamstrings, and then just to get some explosive movements, if you're not feeling warm, we wanna get those big star jumps. The star jump, yes. Come all the way down, star jumps. Once you feel warm, you should get your heart rate up for about at least 2 minutes. Make sure you stretch calves, hamstrings, quads. Make sure that you tag us, post us. If you need any modifications, I'll give you something else instead if running's a little bit too hard on you. But yeah, make sure you share, log your scores on Sugar WOD, and share it with your friends too. They can come out here. I'll post a video on Facebook about where you can find each parks. See you guys.